Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing a balanced world today. It's a map by Debre. Yellow divider line. People in the middle of the roads. Looks like we're actually on the right. We're gonna be fine. I think we got this. But, good news. The Geoguessr Pro community released their first episode today. And it was myself, Alec, Fighting Quaker, and Radusi, all in a random city, and we all had to find ourselves. So if you guys are interested in watching that, you will find the link in the description below, and I do appreciate it if you guys did give it a watch, because we had a lot of fun doing it, and we'd love to do it again. But yes, look down in the description, you'll be able to find it down there. The fact now that we have to get back to this, and we have the Cambodia beer. It's not Anchor, man, it's different. It's a different beer. Which, it's still a beer, but it's not the beer we've come to know and love. I really didn't think this was gonna be Cambodia. That's definitely a surprise to me. With the yellow divider line and the way this generally feels, I was thinking South America. Now that we're finding rice fields, though, I could see it being more Southeast Asian. But I think I was thinking like Chile or Argentina at first. We're probably not going to find any signs that really tell us exactly where we are. Mainly because I don't speak Cambodian. I don't know if anyone in this channel speaks Cambodian. But we're generally going to find the Cambodian language followed by Latin on like 1 out of 100 signs. And of those signs that we are able to understand, it's pretty much going to be like Cambodian's People Party or beer. Right? Like, we're not really getting too much information here. I feel like this puts us in the middle of the countryside, which maybe is up. Nah, it's probably not by a wildlife sanctuary. It might be down here a little bit more. I don't think we're going to be over by Krongsium. This is where Angkor Wat is. I don't think it's going to be down here by the capital of Phnom Penh. I know it's not Phnom Penh, but you guys get it. I don't know, man. We're not going to find anything. And maybe me saying that we're not going to find anything is the reason we're not going to find anything. I mean, we're coming into a small town, so maybe there's going to be a little bit more of the Latin translation on some of these signs. Maybe. The .kh, is that Cambodia's, really? The Hang Hang phone shop. But again, no addresses that we could understand, no town names that we could understand. Just Cambodia beer and Cambodia's People's Party. And it does end up being a lot further south. We have a new icon that I don't think I've ever recognized. But this is Fry from Futurama. So I recognize the icon. I just don't know whose name is attached to it. So we're going to have to figure that one out. Is that English? It is not English. That is Spanish as far as I can tell. Pretty sure. Yellow divider line. No, this is Brazil. There's the .br. Suns to our north. Can we find a phone number for the wonderful country of Brazil? Okay, hold on, real quick. Is this here as a don't drink and drive, or did somebody flip their car and just leave it and then set it on fire? I think it's more of the don't drink and drive. Because I know the high school near me, even when I was there, every year around prom would get a car that was from a drunk driver, and they put it on the front lawn of the school, and it would say "Don't drink and drive during prom," which we got 3-3. Which I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty sure it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 3-3, which means we're not near a major city. God, I fucking hope I'm right about the phone numbers. I gotta re-look at that map. But, yeah, it's like, don't drink and drive. And it's just like a car that's completely, like, totaled. And they just stick it on the front yard of the school. And, like, every kid sees it every day. And they do it every year for prom. And I get it. It's for the kids, right? It's for the kids. But Whenever I see those cars, I try to think of like, there's no way that was a drunk driving case. There was, I think the year that I was a senior, our car didn't have a hood, didn't have doors, and was like burnt. Like it was on fire. It wasn't literally on fire, but it had burned previously to being put on the front yard of the school. And there was no way that like this was caused from drunk driving. You know, like you could look at it, like there wasn't any like damage to the car besides missing a hood and the engine. Don't know where that went. And it being burnt to a crisp. Like there was no way whoever drove that car was drunk. Maybe they got hit by a drunk driver, but where? But then for the senior year prank, a bunch of idiots chained their, I think it was like a 98 Blazer, which is a Chevy. It's like a truck, like an SUV. They chained around the car and then flipped the car over for the senior prank. It made no sense to me, but that's what they did as a senior prank. Now, we're not finding anything else. I think we went out of the town. We have to rely on our massive knowledge of phone numbers, which doesn't exist, to hope that we do end up in the right general area, and we're wrong. So maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it? I don't know. I gotta relook at this map. I gotta relook at it, but we are generally getting phone numbers right. We have a Trump sign, so we're in the United States. Done. You don't have to do anything else. You're done. We do have the Doll Sport Industrial Park, a 541 area code, which I'm not too familiar with. It does kind of feel like the Southwest, although maybe Montana. What does this sign say? Nothing important. And this sign says nothing important. If those were like names of cities, important. Dale Sport, probably important. Do I know where Dale Sport is? Nope. Transportation of watercraft. .wa. Hold on. .wa is Washington. Is this Washington? Maybe? Because the WDFW has got to be the Washington Department of Fire? I don't fucking know. I'm making shit up at this point. But I guess we're in Washington State. Port of Klickitat? Oh, fuck. If it's a port and it says the transportation of water vehicles, it means we gotta be somewhere near water. I really don't think this is... Is it though? Is it Washington State? I don't see water anywhere. It's saying the port of... But we still have yet to see a coastline, which it should be to our west. That could be Mount St. Helens, maybe. Which would make sense for Washington. And we got Hess Park and Spearfish Park. They don't say national on them. What are you doing? Oh god, it's you know what the worst is? I've turned off Apple News alerts 500 times. Maybe more. And I still fucking get them. And I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I've turned it off. And I still get it. It makes no sense to me. None. Zero. Here is a body of water. It does look like we have a dam. I still don't see a coastline to our west. But if there's a dam, that means we have a river. And we could be on the border. Where would there be a dam, though? Out here, maybe? I don't know, man. I feel like it would be going left from east to west. Right? Because it's trying to flow into the ocean. And it ends up being down here, literally on the border of Washington State and Oregon, over by the Lewis and Clark Highway. We went south, so we were actually crossing into Oregon, which if we would have just continued to go and stopped paying attention to stupid shit, there's a very good chance we would have seen like Welcome to Oregon, and we would have known we had to be on the border, but we just didn't. So we need to make up a few extra points here and there. I think this is going to be Russia. Just the general feel of it, the way the apartment complexes go up, the lack of a blue line on the license plates. It's probably Russia. Nice bird. Can we find, I don't know, a city? A town? Can we get out of this residential area? Or are we stuck here for the rest of our fucking lives? I think we're stuck here. Fuck. Alright, return to start. We gotta go the other way. There's not really much more this way. However, that is the way to get out of here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. First try. Now comes the hard part. We know we're in Russia. It kind of feels central-ish. And by central-ish, I mean like Omsk, Tomsk, Novosibirsk, you know, those general areas. I don't think it's Moscow. I'm almost confident it's actually not Moscow. That means I'm also pretty confident it's not St. Petersburg, and we really don't end up in St. Petersburg too often. I think we've gotten it like once, and that was when we were learning Cyrillic, because we had a sign that was what the Russians call St. Petersburg, because they don't call it what we call it. It was like, fuck, Leningrad? I think it was Leningrad. And then like I was like, oh, it's Leningrad. And everyone was like, yeah, where's Leningrad? And I was like, I don't fucking know. And they were like, you don't know Leningrad? I was like, no. Am I supposed to know Leningrad? And they were like, face palmed, like, Maff, it's St. Petersburg. I was like, oh, okay. Found it. Nothing, man. Make sure you take taxis with your son while he plays with a taxi. That's what that means. I don't know, man. Russia. It's Russia. That's what it comes down to. If we can actually get a good guess here, we have a very good chance to walk away with this. We really do. What I don't understand is, why does everyone in the world use the octagonal red stop sign except for Russia? I don't think I've ever seen an octagonal red stop sign in Russia. And maybe it's classical conditioning, right? Maybe that's what it comes down to. But if I were to drive in Russia and I didn't see a red octagon, I might not stop. And that's probably the wrong thing. I think we actually just worked our way back to where we were originally. That's a doctor. Is this a hospital? I hope it's just a fucking billboard. Yeah, we didn't find shit. Like, at all. We do have some more mountains. Maybe we're out further east, out here. And actually, that move probably fucking killed us. Because we had Omsk originally. So we might have gotten more points from Omsk than moving it out further east. Which Fry from Futurama does end up getting the correct location, which is Krasnoyarsk. Krasnoyarsk. I can't pronounce anything, guys. You know this. And then this definitely reminds me of Bhutan. We have a coastline, which means it's definitely not Bhutan. It looks like left-hand side of the road. Can we get a better look at language? It's not Bangladesh. This could be Sri Lanka. It could be Sri Lanka, for sure. I love how this is a French restaurant. Or at least trying to be a French restaurant. Fuck, man. Fuck everything. It's just one of those days. Water is to our west. We know we're in actually that's Thailand. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say we know we're in Indonesia. But it ends up being Thailand with water to our west. We're pretty much either down here or up here. Let's see. It looks like we'd have some islands out here. The fact that we have... Actually, that's to our east. The fact that we have islands to our east, does that put us over here? Actually, those look a lot closer. A lot closer. Are there any other bullshit islands on the eastern coast of Thailand? It doesn't really look like it. So we're kind of generally in this area. Maybe this is a little bit better. Better of a guess. Or that. But that's definitely to our east. It's to our southeast, actually. Alright, we need other bullshit islands. Because there's no way. There's no fucking way. Unless we're on one of these bullshit islands. But I don't think any of these bullshit islands have coverage. So it would put us over here more. I think. I'm going to see if we can't figure out if we're on an island with the remaining minute of our time. Definitely a different Thailand location than we're used to. We might be on an island. We might just be on a fucking island. I'm trying to follow the coast as best as I can. It's not the easiest thing in the world, especially since we kind of have to follow the major roads. But it should still be to our east. Looks like it's wrapping around. But how are we going to be able to determine if we're on an island? If it just keeps curving? It's... Fuck, man. Granted, we should have probably looked for a sign that said something, right? This is the Marine National Park Operations Center. It's got to be a fucking island. Would that be on this island? No, it doesn't look like that has coverage. Could it be on this island? Maybe? Maybe. We're making a fucking play that's probably not going to work out. Why? Because I don't know if this actually has coverage. These islands. We know it's Thailand. I guess it could be over here. It's definitely not over here. And it ends up being the Mukot Champoon National Park. Which we actually didn't realize there were other islands out here. Because I'm definitely blind. We went with the obvious islands. It was the not so obvious islands. But we did get extra points than Fry. The issue is they beat us in Russia and they beat us in Brazil. And you know how you win this game? You learn how to figure out Russia and you learn how to figure out Brazil. And we thought we had it in Brazil, but obviously the phone numbers that we have, I just didn't remember properly. So we're going to have to go back and relearn those. I know the 9s and the 8s are over here. But this area down here is definitely a little bit more tricky. Because it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like they're not in order. So we got to figure that out. We do know that 1s are by major cities. So 3-1 would be by a major city. But that's what it comes down to. But we do got one more thing to do today. Besides looking at this. So Taurus actually changes his icon to Fry from Futurama. I think I can remember that. Wolf Trekker's coming in second at 19.9. Carl's in third at nearly 19. Looks like getting a better guess off in Brazil. Quantum Gravity in fourth at 17.8. Scribbles at 17.7. We almost got 17 at sixth. Kim H in seventh at nearly 16. With Cedric Tiger only about 150 points further back. 59 coming in ninth at 13.2. Bo at 12.7-ish and Tin at nearly 10K. Yeah, Russia and Brazil definitely are the places we gotta get better at. Taurus did great in Russia. But we do have to do a Quarantine Madness League. So this is League 21. We are still in 23rd. Still in 23rd. Our goal is to make it into the top 15, where Wolf Trekker is. We might not be able to because we've been getting screwed, especially regional archetypes. Where did we end up? We ended up in 45th. In 40 fucking 5th. Fuck, man. I don't know what map we're playing today. All I know is that we're playing a map. So, if you guys have not played this league yet, now's your chance to pause the video. Go play it on your own time. Come back and finish it. Maybe this is the time you want to go watch the Geo Pro community video. Because we had a lot of fun in that. And the ending location, you guys are going to love. You're going to love it. It's me. Come on. I notice things that just come out of fucking nowhere. But let's start this Quarantine Madness. A diverse world. It's map by mapper. So our main goal is to not guess Europe for everything. Sun does feel to our north. Can we get a look at the language? Not really. Thomarisi Gomi Bote. What the fuck is that? Are we on the right or the left-hand side? It looks like we are on the left-hand side. Was that French then? No riffs. Fuck. No. No. We are on the left-hand side. Gaborone. Okay, no, that is Botswana. Gaborone and Mukane. Mukane. Fuck, man. I don't see it. We're going outskirts of Gaborone. That should actually be to our south, so we should have guessed north. There's Mukane. 78 miles. Obviously, we panicked. Clearly. Luckily, we were able to find a sign that did tell us the capital. We just didn't pay attention to the compass until it was too late. Because I did say, we should probably guess north of it, which means we would have guessed like here, but not bad. This is Europe for fucking sure. Left-hand sides. Left-hand side means we're in the UK. Okay. Oh fucking K. For sale, it looks like maybe white license plates in the front and the back. No, there's the yellow in the back. We have Cashmore, which sounds kind of over here or up here. We're going north. Sixpenny Handley Ringwood. Or is that Northern Ireland? Fuck. Fuck. Fuck it. No, because it's still the UK, though. It's still the fucking UK. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere, man. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Alright. We're going middle just because we're going to get the best amount of points from going in the middle. And it ends up being south, so I'm glad we did move it down. We just end up being in a place that I'm guessing a lot of Brits are going to know better than I do, because here's Sixpenny Hadley, and that's just a weird fucking name. It just is. Not going to lie. We didn't see any big names. If we saw Southampton, or Bath, or Bournemouth, we would have guessed in that general area, but we did not. Looks like we're on the right-hand side. We do have the roof rack. We don't have any tape. We do have a rift, so we're in Senegal. This is the most diverse world I think we've gotten so far. And we have 2 in Africa. So, what do we have? We have Tuba. So, Tuba is right over here. So, Tuba's to our south. Then we have Tafeka. And we have Daro Morani. So, it's either on this end or this end. But Tuba's got to be to our south. I don't see any of these other places, and I'm hoping it's not too far up. Maybe we have to zoom in a little bit more. Here's Daru Karim, and Daru Ramane, and Daru Muste. There's Daru Marane, so we're over here. We've got to be. Because this is saying that's an intersection. And it ends up being 3 miles a little bit further north. Not bad. That's not bad. I feel like we actually have a chance here. Korean. So we're in South Korea. This is literally the most diverse world I think we've ever fucking had. We won't be able to rely on road numbers. We can look for names. We have Jeonju. Is this Jeju? I think they're different. I can't really figure it out from that. Can we get to the other side? Because we need to find Samnanye. Samnye. Fuck, man. We have it. We have it in our fucking hands. The thing that we have that looks like Jeju, Jeonju, means we need to guess. I don't know, maybe we don't need to guess near it, but I feel like we should guess near Jeju Island. I know it's not Jeju, though. God, we're going for the fucking south. And actually not bad. It ends up being more like western. Here's Jeonju. Did we just miss it? Maybe not. We might have not been able to see it from the distance we were looking. But 46 miles isn't bad. And then our last and final location. Sun's to our south. We are in the northern hemisphere. I definitely think this is Europe. Where in Europe? Greece. The Byzantine castle. That's actually not. We have Malayo. We're over by Greece. We might be in Bulgaria here. The Byzantine castle, though. Or is this actually... Because it's not... We have Monom Vasia. Something that I've never heard of. But Garaki? Is this Greece? Is this where we fuck up? I think this is where we fuck up. I'm thinking this is Bulgaria, though. Even though I said Greece a lot. Fuck, man. Fuck. And it does end up being Greece. You know what it was? Here's Garaki. We'll go back. We're not going to go back into it. I should have just guessed Greece, but we panicked. The two different languages, I think, is why we wanted to guess more Bulgaria, like northern Greece. Because why does Greece need two different languages? So it might have just been two different versions of the same script. But we knew it was Greece, and we didn't guess Greece anyway. So that definitely sucks. Fuck, man. 22-5? Where does that put us? 18th right now. We're gonna drop. We're gonna fucking drop. Luce Amar, 84. Never really heard of him. I've heard of Seppo. Wolf Tracker did really good this round, as well as Geography Challenges. Simeon 10th. Roland in 12th. So, I mean, it's not like we did terrible, but, like, we could have done better. We could have fucking done better. And that was still one of the more diverse worlds. Obviously nothing in the Western Hemisphere, if we just ignore that this is technically the Western Hemisphere. Nothing North America, South America. We had Korea, so there goes our Asia. We had no Australia. A little bit diverse. But that is going to be where we call it for the day. So thank you all so much for joining me. I do hope you all enjoyed. If you guys do have the time, feel free to go watch that Geo Pro community video that will be linked in the description. But if not, thank you all so much. Come back tomorrow. We have 2 Pro Leagues tomorrow. We have the Rural World as well as the Quarantine Madness. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.